Oh, I'm just getting my sets in before Dubai.
Grind culture is infecting the minds of Gen Alpha, causing an entire new generation of kids to be insecure about their productivity? No, you're not supposed to be on the Sigma grind set at 10 years old. Get on Roblox, okay? I promise it is not going to come in the way of your dreams of becoming a millionaire. How to be Sigma in school. Show zero emotion. Right, because showing zero emotions as a male proven to work out in the past. Hasn't it? Walk slow, even if you're late to class. I really don't know if these kids understand that they're not in a Patrick Bateman film, because you will be yelled at. Teachers have no mercy in embarrassing your ass and making you look stupid in front of your peers. It's really not worth it. I mean, get to class, bro. Shouldn't you be based and Sigma as prioritizing education? Smile instead of laugh. I guess if you laugh at a joke, it'll ruin your chances of going to Dubai. Don't gossip. Only you matter. Rah! 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 Ignore girls. Do not do that one. Don't do that one. It's giving cooties. I don't blame the kids for thinking that, because these Sigma Alpha male grindset accounts literally promote the idea that women are distractions. You're gonna get into your early 30s and realize, hey, getting into a relationship is kind of chill. Then you're going to come to an even more horrid realization that you don't even know how to talk to women, femmes, because you've been an incel for too long. It also promotes the idea that all girls are sluts and whores at the age of 12. Like, that isn't something that should be taught to young men. Instead, it is actually quite healthy to explore the riz. Most cringe relationships that you have whilst you're in school helps you to navigate what qualities you enjoy in a counterpart, whether that be male, female, or anyone in between. I mean, do you really want to be going through the Illy Bay, you're the love of my life. I know I only saw you once today at school and was too nervous to hug you, but Illy so much, Bayfie, I miss you. At 30, do you? Now, let's move on to that one kid whose biggest influence is clearly Andrew Tate. Like, buddy, your friends aren't going out and having sex. They're not out getting drunk either. They're at home with mummy and daddy hitting the gwitty on their first kill on Fortnite.
It's 3 a.m. on a Sunday night. All my friends are getting drunk, getting invited to parties and losing their virginity.
What 10-year-old kids is this kid friends with? When I was 10, it was me and my 2 younger siblings who was fighting over who's gonna have the next turn on the Wii. Like...
And I spent all night working on my businesses. But just watch, in a couple of months, when I'm gonna be chilling in Dubai and living my dream life.
Yeah, that's if your parents can take the time off of work, because a 10-year-old isn't flying alone all the way over to Dubai. People are going to be thinking, you're being trafficked, little bro.
You guys are gonna call me lucky. Just watch.
I don't think that there is anything necessarily wrong with a kid having big, grand dreams and being so dedicated to them. It's just that all this will do is set these kids up for failure. There's a reason we don't come out of the womb as an adult paying taxes, paying rent, worrying about where our next meal is going to come from. The consequences of not having a childhood due to social media really needs to be studied, bro. Because it's coming to a point where you're 5, then you're 25, then you're 35, and there's no going back. No going back to the times when your only worry was getting your homework in on time. It's when are you going to pay your rent on time so that you don't get evicted? But I don't think enough people realize that taking tween spaces away affects these little boys too. They resort to this, I'm not playing Fortnite, I'm on the stock market mentality. And while you can think it's great and all, it really isn't. Why in the would you want to be burnt out by the time you hit 15? It's okay, buddy. Hop on Fortnite with the boys. I have had some of the best memories playing Fortnite and video games with my siblings, friends, and cousin. And yes, I'm 22 and I will forever reminisce over it, no matter how successful I'll be.
Just a few more hours playing Fortnite. Yeah, good. I need people to wash my cars.
What? Cars, mate? You've just graduated out of your booster seat, okay? Let's chill out, all right? Let's chill.
While you are getting drunk and going to parties, I'm actually working on my businesses. And in a couple of months, when you're gonna see me in Dubai and living my dream life, you're just gonna call me lucky and hate. Just watch.
I wish that the idolization of Dubai would end with these kids, honestly. It sounds lit on paper, but in reality, many people are suffering. It's pretty much just a giant playground for the 1%, for the rich, for the wealth hoarders. The relentless pressures of attaining and pursuing certain lifestyles does take a huge toll on the mental health. And on top of that, wage abuses are often rampant. According to HRW.org, even though migrant workers primarily come to the UAE for employment, wage abuses are widespread. These include unpaid overtime, arbitrary deductions, and delayed, withheld, unpaid, or inaccurate wages. People who are taken advantage of and speak up about it are often detained for that, for having the gall to talk about it. Another thing, this kid is just parroting what his Sigma grindset internet fathers are promoting. I don't think this kid is actively avoiding playing Fortnite because it's going to affect his multiple businesses. I think it's just a case of the kids nowadays wanting to be cool by trying their hardest to grow up fast. Obviously, he doesn't have cars. Obviously, he doesn't have people washing these phantom cars. Obviously, he does not have friends who go out and drink and party because they're all at most 11. I think that he thinks this is the only way to succeed in life. You're supposed to go through life having experiences. And the common misconception that people make that the 1% didn't go out, up, make mistakes as a young person is genuinely frustrating. The problem is that these kids aren't even setting themselves up for success, because having many failures under your belt is fundamental to succeeding in whatever field that may be. By rescinding the mere thought of failure, it means that you're not all that serious about succeeding, are you? Of course, because they're little ass kids. They don't understand that. They only want the money, the cars, and the beautiful girls. But bro, you're also 10 years old. Slow down. You don't even understand what you really want. I thought that I was going to be an actress, but life changes and desires do too. What puts pure chills down my spine is that it seems that every generation is plagued with this grind culture nonsense, meaning the age of undertaking all this bullshit is just getting younger and younger. Never could I have seen this coming, that a 10-year-old would talk about life this way. But this is really the type of stuff children are consuming and idolizing. Let the following video really sink in for you.
Around, look at each other. Look to your left and to your right. More than 60% of you will not be here for Friday. I guarantee it. And I'll make sure that you earn the right to be here every second. Because I see in your eyes that most of you don't belong here. And I'll be dead, and I'll take this knife off my waist and carve this tattoo off my hand before I let any of you kids show up here on Friday for the graduation. I see in your eyes already. Your souls are mine.
You have a man grandstanding over other men who have footed the bill of, wait for it, $10,000 $10,000 to go on an alpha male boot camp where I guess you're just being screamed at for the entire time by somebody who has brainwashed you into believing they can help you alpha up. Alphas don't need that kind of validation. Alphas aren't out here grifting like that, because I know exactly what this screaming dickhead ass dude is doing. He's taking advantage of broken men. He's taking advantage of men who were most likely once in this kid's position. Like, constantly on the quest of this Sigma grindset bullshit that isn't real. It isn't fucking real. Unfortunately, you're not Jeff Bezos. And the people like Andrew Tate that these kids are looking up to as well, like, they aren't also telling the full truths about anything really. To become really fucking loaded and banked up like these people, you have to exploit people along the way. So with all of that being said, everybody, that is where I'm going to leave it for tonight. Tell me, what do you think about this entire thing that is going on? I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I know that the Gen Alphas definitely didn't reach this point. I mean, 20 seconds in, they're like, where is Skibbity Toilet Risen in Ohio? So with all of that being said, everybody, thank you for your stay at Yappersville today. Your stay is very, very much appreciated. Take care of yourselves, and most of all, love your fucking selves.